So this is going to be really quick, but way back when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we did a Q&A, and I said that once we hit 1,500 subscribers, we'd do another one. Well, here we are. I've already sort of announced this in the community section on the site, but since I know that a lot of people don't pay a lot of attention to that, I'm going to make a video calling for questions, and then once I get the questions, I'm going to make a video answering them all. Easy, huh? Therefore, I do have a handful of questions already, so if you put one in the previous thread, you don't have to do it again here. I will pull from both, don't worry. I wanted to spell out the rules though, which are really simple, but I'm going to do a couple of things differently this time. First, as always, no personal questions. I mean, no face reveals, no asking for my credit card numbers, none of that. I am not important. I'm just a guy responding to religious nonsense online. Therefore, I'm not going to answer anything that I feel crosses that line, so let's just make it easy and not do it. Secondly, keep as close to religion as you can. I know there's a couple of people in the comments who say, well, you should do political stuff, but that's not what this channel is about. Yes, Deconverted Man and I will get into it sometimes. Well, who you gonna vote for? But we don't do that in public, so I'm not going to do any of that here. Now, if you have questions that might be sort of political and still in keeping with the tone of the channel, go ahead and ask. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to answer them, but go right ahead. I will try unless I think it's going to be too far off the rails into Albuquerque. All I can say is that I'll give it my best shot. I don't want this to devolve into, what do you think of the arms talks in Upper Lower Slobovia? No, this is not the place for that. One thing that I would like to see, and this is going to be interesting to see if we get any, is questions from theists. If you are a theist with questions for me, I am going to pay special attention to and take as much time as necessary for answering your questions to the very best of my ability. I mean, I'm going to do that with all questions, but theist questions are going to get priority and special consideration. Just make sure that you identify yourself as a theist in some way. And people, let's be honest, I don't want people to say, well, I'm a Christian if you're not, just so I'll spend some more time on your question. These things will get as much time as they warrant. I just like to see the actual religious get involved. Hopefully, we're going to get some interesting responses. I guess we'll have to see. And pretty much that's it. Nothing too difficult. Stay on topic, be respectful, and ask away. I figure I'm going to give it about 2 weeks after this video goes live, which will be on a Friday since, if I'm thinking about this right, I will have a supercut going up on that Saturday. For people on Patreon, it's going to show up earlier than that, and I will, of course, be taking questions from patrons as well, wherever you'd like to post them. For people who want to remain anonymous for whatever reason, you can send questions to my email. Just make sure that you say that you don't want to be identified, and I won't identify you. I'm trying to make this as pain-free for everyone as I can. The link, if you're interested, is down in the description. I'm also going to take multiple questions within reason, so if you have a couple, go ahead and ask. I don't mind that at all. If you want to know my take on a particular religious argument or philosophical position, I'm fine with that. Go ahead, feel free. I will try to accommodate everyone as best that I can. So get those questions rolling in. You've got until, let me look at the calendar here. Well, let's just say the end of October. Then at the beginning of November, somewhere in the first 2 weeks probably, I'll just throw my responses onto a Saturday and you can all enjoy. Sound good? Good. Now get to it.